Since 1968, serving our community with local news and sports. Covering Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, Iredell, Lincoln, and Watauga counties. We are WHKY News.
Good evening and welcome into the Tuesday, November 11th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Topping our news today, we have an update on a story involving the death of a child. WHKY's Arianna Mack has the latest.
That's correct, Rob. A man previously charged with child abuse in connection to the death of a child has now been charged with murder. The child's mother has now been charged in the case as well. The Hudson Police Department released an update Monday night. 22-year-old Thomas Lee Bryant of Morganton was arrested November 4th by Hudson police officers. He was initially charged with felony child abuse inflicting serious injury. Officers with the Hudson Police Department responded to a residence on Hickman Avenue where an assault involving a 4-year-old child took place. Upon arrival, officers determined that the juvenile had sustained serious injuries allegedly inflicted by an adult male who had been entrusted with babysitting the child. The child passed away at a trauma center. During the investigation, it was determined that Bryant was under a court-ordered condition of release prohibiting any contact with the child. Despite this, Bryant was asked to care for the child by the child's mother, 24-year-old Denacia Alexandra Booker, while she was at work that morning. During the incident, the subsequent investigation, Booker provided false information in an effort to conceal the circumstances of who was caring for the child. These actions contributed to a delay in the child receiving first aid. On Monday, Booker was arrested and charged with felony child abuse. Bond was set at $1 million. Bryant has now been charged with murder. He is now being held in the Caldwell County Detention Center without bond. Stay tuned to WHKY.com. I'm Arianna Mack.
Thanks, Arianna. Such a tragic story. Today is Veterans Day. David Cedrone takes a look at the history of this commemoration.
All right, thanks, Rob. Well, today Americans across the country are honoring the men and women who have served in uniform as we mark Veterans Day. This day of tribute began more than a century ago as Armistice Day, marking the end of World War I, when fighting stopped on the 11th hour, the 11th day, on the 11th month back in 1918. Originally, Armistice Day honored only those who served that war, but after World War II, the Korean War, Vietnam War, and the Middle East conflicts, millions more have served, and the nation wanted to recognize every veteran's sacrifice. So in 1954, President Dwight D. Eisenhower signed legislation officially changing the name to Veterans Day, a day to honor all those who served in peace or in war. So whether it's a parade, a moment of silence, or simply a thank you, today is a day to remember Americans' veterans and the freedom they helped protect. From everyone here at WHKY, happy Veterans Day. I'm David Cedrone, reporting from WHKY.
Thanks, David, and thanks to all of the veterans. We are so grateful for you and for your service. The North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services and North Carolina Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services are alerting providers, parents, and caregivers of an outbreak of infant botulism that prompted a nationwide recall of By Heart Incorporated Whole Nutrition Infant Formula. As of November 8th, there were 13 confirmed cases of infant botulism across 10 states, according to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. There is one suspected case currently under investigation in North Carolina. Currently, 2 lots of By Heart Incorporated Whole Nutrition Infant Formula have been voluntarily recalled to date, with investigations ongoing. The lot numbers of those are on your screen right now. You can take a look at those, and once again, those have been recalled. You can get more details on this by going to our website, WHKY.com, and again, you can find those lot numbers there. The North Carolina Department of Public Safety's Office of Victim Compensation Services on Monday launched an online application portal that streamlines the process for victims of violent crime and their families to apply for reimbursement for eligible costs such as medical expenses and funeral bills. The portal helps modernize a compensation program that last year approved 2,449 paper claims submitted by mail. In 2024, the program reimbursed victims of violent crime and their families $9.8 million. In 2022, the North Carolina legislature allocated no more than $500,000 for the development of an online application process. The process is compliant with the Federal Health Insurance Privacy and Portability Act, allowing secure upload of personal information. You can get more details on this also at our website. In today's crime report, details on the arrests of Alexander County residents from David Cedrone, plus a report from Arianna Mack on a man being arrested for the theft of a backhoe. In local sports, Jason Savage has high school boys soccer playoff results, plus a big announcement related to Caldwell Community College's volleyball team. In Community Focus, we will be visited by a representative from the Hickory Fire Department. She and Arianna will discuss an important safety issue. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on Channel 14.2. We're also available on the WHKY YouTube channel and at 10 o'clock every weeknight on the WHKY Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.
You are watching WHKY 14.2 television serving the Charlotte region. We are broadcasting live into over 1.2 million households in Charlotte and the surrounding areas, with over-the-air reception as well as 5 local cable systems. If you are seeing this, so are your potential customers. Are you new to TV advertising? We can help you tap into our TV audience. For a limited time, you can secure 50 30-second commercials per month for the low cost of $750, which includes commercial time and commercial production of your advertisement. Contact us at advertise@WHKY.com and let us customize a marketing plan to grow your business and increase your market share.
Great news!
What's up?
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory has been voted the #1 Hyundai dealer in North Carolina on DealerRater.com.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Thank you to all of our wonderful team members and customers.
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory.
Weight loss is never one size fits all.
At the North Carolina Bariatric Institute, we support you with personalized care
at every step of your weight loss journey.
Your care team is led by robotically trained bariatric surgeons.
Our nurses, dietitians, and psychologists work together to help you achieve lasting, effective weight loss.
Visit us online to register for a free informational seminar and begin your weight loss journey.
Vitamin D3 plays a vital role in overall health for supporting key body functions. Just be sure your vitamin D3 has vitamin K2 with it. Vitamin D helps bring calcium into your blood, and vitamin K2 takes it out of the blood and brings it into the bones. This helps prevent calcium buildup in your blood vessels. Now, vitamin D3 also supports the immune system by enhancing the effect of white blood cells, and it can reduce inflammation. It can reduce chronic illnesses, including cardiovascular disease, certain types of cancer, and even autoimmune disorders. Now, lower levels are associated with depression. It's also important for brain function and can aid in protecting against cognitive decline as people get older. Vitamin D3 also helps regulate insulin levels, important for diabetes management. It plays a role in maintaining muscle strength. I recommend supplementation for most folks to obtain optimum levels. I'm Dr. Joe Esposito. I'll see you next time for another quick tip.
Once Upon a Time is right now. Escape to the Renaissance Festival, a time-traveling adventure. Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. There's music, comedy, circus entertainments, jousting, nights, the living mermaids, and a feast all rolled into a non-stop outdoor family adventure. Tickets limited while supplies last. Online only at renfestinfo.com.
Nick, I need your help. Trying to buy a car and I'm overwhelmed.
You won't be overwhelmed at Paramount. Credit, we can help. Time, we're going to get you in and out. Trade, we're going to get you more for it. Hidden visa, we don't have them.
Problem solved at Paramount Kia.
I want to tell you about Dr. Joe's Energy Boost Chewables. These things are amazing. Good, clean energy, no caffeine, no sugar crashes, and not even a hassle of swallowing pills. Now, these contain 2 ingredients. One of them is citrulline. Citrulline is an amino acid that opens up your blood vessels and increases circulation, even helps lower your blood pressure. And ginseng, this helps manage stress, keeps you focused, and gets you physically energized throughout the day. You can get these and all of our supplements on our website, drjoe.com. That's drjoe.com.
The following report contains real arrest records and law enforcement data. All individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Welcome back into the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Leading off our crime report today, a man is charged with stealing a rather large piece of equipment. Arianna Mack explains.
That's correct, Rob. A man is charged with stealing a backhoe. 30-year-old Brett Michael Myers of Statesville was arrested by Iredell County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with felony possession of stolen property and misdemeanor resist, obstruct, and delay an officer. On Thursday, deputies with the Iredell County Sheriff's Office were called to Peppercorn Lane in Statesville after a report about what police call unusual finds, a John Deere backhoe on a trailer, and several other items left abandoned in a field. When deputies arrived, they confirmed the equipment had been stolen from Mecklenburg County just a few weeks earlier. Detectives with the Criminal Investigations Division came out to process the scene and gather evidence. While detectives were working, a vehicle entered the area but quickly tried to leave after spotting law enforcement. Deputies stopped the car and identified the driver as Brett Michael Myers. After talking with detectives, Myers admitted he was there to pick up the stolen backhoe and property. He was arrested and charged. Myers was taken before Magistrate Thompson, who gave him no bond on the felony charge. He was placed in the Iredell County Detention Center. The investigation is ongoing and additional charges may follow. Stay tuned to WHKY.com. I'm Arianna Mack reporting for WHKY.
Thanks, Arianna. A Hickory man is charged with stealing a vehicle. 35-year-old Curtis Rakeem Clark of 2nd Street Southwest was arrested by Hickory police officers. He's charged with felony larceny of a motor vehicle and resisting a public officer. Following the Tuesday arrest, Clark was incarcerated in the Catawba County Detention Facility under no bond. A district court date was scheduled Wednesday. The Burke County Sheriff's Office is seeking a suspect wanted on multiple charges. 32-year-old Keisha Lynn Coleman is being sought on charges including felony counts of manufacture Schedule II controlled substance, possession with intent to manufacture, sell, and deliver Schedule II controlled substance, and maintain a vehicle, dwelling, or place for controlled substance. She's also charged with misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia. The last known address for Keisha Lynn Coleman is 418 Catawba Street in Glen Alpine. Anyone with information as to this or any other wanted suspects in the area is urged to contact the Burke County Sheriff's Office at 828-438-5500 or burkesheriff@burkenc.org. A Hiddenite woman already serving jail time faces additional charges. 35-year-old Samantha Nicole Freeman was served warrants Friday by authorities in Alexander County. Freeman was served arrest warrants for felony possession of controlled substance on jail premises, felony altering or destroying criminal evidence, and possession of drug paraphernalia. She was nearing completion of a 90-day sentence in the Alexander County Detention Center for felony probation violation. Freeman remained in custody with bond set at $20,000. A Hickory man is charged with crimes including kidnapping in Gaston County. 35-year-old Norman Grant Mears of 6th Street Circle Northwest was arrested Sunday by Hickory police. He's charged in Gaston County with second-degree kidnapping, financial card theft, assault on a female, misdemeanor larceny, and interfere with emergency communication. Mears was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under no bond. A Wednesday district court date was scheduled in Gaston County. A Catawba woman faces drug charges. 43-year-old Betty Heidi Jones of East Bandy's Crossroad was arrested last week by Catawba County Sheriff's officers. She's charged with felony possession of Schedule II controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, and resisting a public officer. Jones was confined in the Catawba County Detention Facility under no bond. A November 25th court date was scheduled. WHKY's David Cedrone joins us now with details on a pair of arrests. The cases involve Alexander County residents.
Well, thanks, Rob. Good evening. 2 Taylorsville residents are facing felony charges in separate arrests this week. First up, 43-year-old Matthew Titus Torrance was arrested by Iredell County deputies. He is charged with felony possession of cocaine and misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia. Deputies took Torrance into custody on October 31st near the intersection of Original Drive and Lippard Farm Road in Statesville. He's no longer listed as an inmate in Iredell County Detention Center. His next court date is scheduled for December 12th in Statesville. In a separate case, 31-year-old Kirsten Ashley Dawn Smith, also of Taylorsville, arrested Friday, November 7th by Taylorsville police. She is charged with felony obtaining property by false pretense. Smith was booked into the Alexander County Detention Center with her first court appearance set for Monday, November 10th. I'm David Cedrone for WHKY News.
Thanks, David, and that is your crime report for today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay with us. Jason Savage is up next with your local sports.
Nick, I need your help. Trying to buy a car and I'm overwhelmed.
You won't be overwhelmed at Paramount. Craig, we can help. Time, we're going to get you in and out. Trade, we're going to get you more for it. Hit the visa. We don't have them.
Problem solved at Paramount Kia.
Once upon a time is right now. Escape to the Renaissance Festival, a time-traveling adventure. Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. There's music, comedy, circus entertainments, jousting nights, the living mermaids, and a feast all rolled into a non-stop outdoor family adventure. Tickets limited while supplies last. Online only at renfestinfo.com.
I chose Oak Street because they focus on older people. They're really good at following all my multiple conditions, at testing when I need it, and just making sure I maintain my health.
At Oak Street Health, we specialize in healthcare for older adults with care that focuses on keeping you healthy, catching issues early to keep you healthy longer.
I heard about Oak Street Health. I thought, wow, this is a nice place. They take time to talk to you and find out about you. They actually found out that I had a 99% blockage in my main artery in my heart. I had no idea. I had no symptoms. I would not be sitting here without them digging deeper.
When I meet a new patient for the first time, there's a lot of getting to know each other, right? There's not just about your medical health, although that's really important, but I also want to know about them as a person, what's important to them, where they grew up, and how they like to spend their time. Having that really deep connection is really important for just the relationship.
We go beyond what you'll find in most doctors' offices. Along with doctors and nurses, our care team also includes social workers and mental health support, just to name a few. They all work together to coordinate your care.
What I love about Oak Street is that they take care of my body, my physical, and also my mind. They gave me somebody to talk to. I used to beat myself up all the time. I don't do that anymore.
Oak Street is really good at putting everything in the big picture, all the big picture things, making sure socially, emotionally, physically, that all of those pieces go together and they all make up a good life and help us be our best.
At Oak Street Health, we provide health care for older adults like you. And we accept Medicare and most Medicare Advantage plans. Call 844-332-9680 to schedule your visit.
So my provider at Oak Street, she makes sure that she covers any problems I might have, what to expect in the future from things, how to treat my arthritis, how to make sure that my body is strong.
When I told my friend about Oak Street Health, I said, why don't you give it a try? And sure enough, he came in, he went through the same procedures that I went through, and he is with Oak Street Health for over a year now.
I made the transition to Oak Street because I really like how they focus on older people, and I know that's going to help me age well. I feel physically strong, I feel emotionally strong. I'm in the right place now because they're the right people at this time of my life.
Ready for care that puts you first? At Oak Street Health, we specialize in healthcare for older adults like you. With care that focuses on keeping you healthy, call 844-332-9680 to schedule your visit.
Rex Allen Theater's back on Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. on WHKY TV 14.2 with Kathy's Cooking, Interesting People, Hildebrand Cruising, and the Squatch Runners. You don't want to miss it. Channel 14.2 on free TV.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.
With your look at local sports from across the Hickory Metro, I'm Jason Savage for WHKY News. We begin by recapping the third round of the high school boys soccer playoffs from last night, starting in the 3A class where Patton defeated Hendersonville 4-1. The Panthers advance now to the fourth round. They will host Polk County on Thursday as Polk County edging out West Caldwell 3-2. Warrior season comes to a close at 15-7-1. In the 4A class, Newton Conover shuts out Burns 4-0. The Red Devils advance to the fourth round. They will host Lincoln Charter on Thursday. Meanwhile, Highbright was to play Ashe County. That game was postponed because of snow. They're trying to play that one tonight. In the 5A class, Hickory winning over Atkins 7-2. This sets up the Red Tornadoes in the fourth round. They'll go to conference rival East Lincoln on Thursday. That should be a good one. In the 6A class, Alexander Central was to go to AC Reynolds, but there was snow at Reynolds as well. They'll try that one tonight as well. Caldwell Community College and Technical Institute's volleyball team has received an invitation to the National Junior College Athletic Association Division III National Championship. Now, this tournament will be held at the Alliant Energy Powerhouse Arena in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, this coming Thursday through Saturday. Caldwell was one of 4 teams nationwide to receive an at-large bid to the 16-team tournament. The Cobras will be the 11th seed. They are playing 6th-seeded College of DuPage out of Illinois. Now, these two teams played earlier in the season, with DuPage winning in 5 sets. Match time is set for 10 a.m. Thursday. Now, the winner will face the winner of the 3rd-seeded Butler County, Pennsylvania Community College matchup against 14th-seeded Westchester out of New York Community College in the quarterfinal round at 6:30 on Thursday. Now, while the championship itself is single elimination format, teams are guaranteed at least 2 matches in the tournament. Now, the Cobras come in with a record of 19-9 on the season. They are making their second trip to the national championship. They appeared in 2023 when they finished 10th in the nation, going 2-2 at the tournament. As always, we have these stories and the latest updates online at our website, WHKY.com.
Great news!
What's up?
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory has been voted the #1 Hyundai dealer in North Carolina on DealerRater.com.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Thank you to all of our wonderful team members and customers.
Paramount Hyundai in Hickory.
Hey, grab me one too.
I chose Oak Street because they focus on older people. They're really good at following all my multiple conditions, at testing when I need it, and just making sure I maintain my health.
At Oak Street Health, we specialize in healthcare for older adults with care that focuses on keeping you healthy, catching issues early to keep you healthy longer,
I heard about Oak Street Health. I thought, wow, this is a nice place. They take time to talk to you and find out about you. They actually found out that I had a 99% blockage in my main artery in my heart. I had no idea. I had no symptoms. I would not be sitting here without them digging deeper.
When I meet a new patient for the first time, there's a lot of getting to know each other, right? There's not just about your medical health, although that's really important, but I also want to know about them as a person, what's important to them, where they grew up, and how they like to spend their time. Having that really deep connection is really important for just the relationship.
We go beyond what you'll find in most doctors' offices. Along with doctors and nurses, our care team also includes social workers and mental health support, just to name a few. They all work together to coordinate your care.
What I love about Oak Street is that they take care of my body, my physical, and also my mind. They gave me somebody to talk to. I used to beat myself up all the time. I don't do that anymore.
Oak Street is really good at putting everything in the big picture, all the big picture things, making sure socially, emotionally, physically, that all of those pieces go together and they all make up a good life and help us be our best.
At Oak Street Health, we provide health care for older adults like you. And we accept Medicare and most Medicare Advantage plans. Call 844-332-9680 to schedule your visit.
So my provider at Oak Street, she makes sure that she covers any problems I might have, what to expect in the future from things, how to treat my arthritis, how to make sure that my body is strong.
When I told my friend about Oak Street Health, I said, why don't you give it a try? And sure enough, he came in, he went through the same procedures that I went through, and he is with Oak Street Health for over a year now.
I made the transition to Oak Street because I really like how they focus on older people, and I know that's going to help me age well. I feel physically strong, I feel emotionally strong. I'm in the right place now because they're the right people at this time of my life.
Ready for care that puts you first? At Oak Street Health, we specialize in healthcare for older adults like you. With care that focuses on keeping you healthy, call 844-332-9680 to schedule your visit.
In North Carolina, people on bikes are allowed to use a full road lane for their safety. The safest way for a motorist to pass cyclists is to change lanes when the other lane is free of traffic. It is not legal to enter an opposing lane with any oncoming traffic as shown here. Working together, we can make our streets safer for all.
This is Community Focus on the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Arianna Mack sat down with Taylor Lafone from the Hickory Fire Department. They discussed an important safety issue.
November is Carbon Monoxide Awareness Month, a time to shine a spotlight on this public health crisis. Taylor Lafone joins us from Hickory Fire Department. Can you share with us what carbon monoxide is?
Yes, carbon monoxide, also known as CO, is a highly toxic gas produced by fuel burning devices. Carbon monoxide cannot be seen, smelled, or heard, but can be extremely dangerous to humans. Carbon monoxide is only detectable with an electronic carbon monoxide sensor, alarm, or detector.
You say it is colorless and odorless and is a toxic gas. It is also responsible for 100,000 ER visits each year and 1,200 deaths in the U.S. Can you share with us some ways to stay safe from CO?
Of course. Since carbon monoxide can be a danger at any time, the best way to protect yourself, family, and friends from carbon monoxide is to prevent it. You can follow some of these safety tips. Have your appliances checked annually. Ensure a carbon monoxide alarm is placed near each fuel burning appliance. Look for signs of a carbon monoxide leak, which would be soot or black residue on appliances or above your fireplace. Replace your carbon monoxide alarms approximately every 10 years or per the manufacturer recommendations. Use generators at least 20 feet away from any building. Turn your car off in the garage and never leave the engine running. Do not use outdoor appliances inside or near open windows.
These are all great tips to keep everyone safe, especially since we are coming up on the cold months where more of these things are getting used and could be used the wrong way if not educated. Tell us more about some signs and symptoms that could be recognized for carbon monoxide poisoning.
You can be poisoned in two different ways, either acute or chronic. Some acute symptoms could be fatigue, nausea, headache, dizziness, and even unconsciousness. Some symptoms of chronic poisoning could be things such as behavior changes or mood disorders, recurring unexplained illnesses, lung, heart, or brain damage, and feeling physically better when you're not at the site of poisoning. But if you experience any of these symptoms or suspect carbon monoxide poisoning, please call 911 immediately.
You shared symptoms, but are there certain age groups or people that are more susceptible to CO poisoning?
Senior citizens and pets are particularly more vulnerable to CO poisoning, as well as children due to their faster metabolism and smaller body size.
But remember, carbon monoxide is a danger to anyone and does not discriminate. That's the reality of carbon monoxide poisoning. It knows no boundaries and no one is immune.
That's right. Here at Hickory Fire, we offer a free CO alarm program. So if you do not have one or just simply need your batteries changed in yours, please feel to reach out to us to come install one in your home. We are happy to help. Every effort moves us closer to prevention, so together let's build awareness that truly protects everyone, everywhere.
Thank you so much for joining us. Taylor Lafone from Hickory Fire Department. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thanks, Arianna, and thanks to Taylor for joining us tonight. Health officials are urging residents from the area to protect themselves against illnesses that tend to emerge this time of year. WHKY's David Cedrone explains.
All right, thanks, Rob. Well, Catawba County health officials are reminding residents this is a good time to get vaccinated against respiratory illnesses that spread more in the colder months, including flu, COVID-19, and RSV. They say getting your shot early helps build up immunity before viruses peak in the fall and winter. Even if you miss the October window, it's not too late. Vaccines can still help reduce symptoms and prevent serious illness. Most insurance plans cover vaccines at no cost. Children may qualify for free shots through the Vaccines for Children program. To schedule an appointment or find out where to get vaccinated, go to the website catawbacountync.gov, or you can call the phone number 828-695-5881. I'm David Cedrone for WHKY News.
Thanks, David. Well, that wraps up Community Focus and the WHKY News today. Remember, you can get all of the latest news and sports 24/7 at our website, WHKY.com. We also have local news and sports 7 days a week on our sister station, WHKY Radio, 1290 AM and 102.3 FM, and streaming on multiple platforms and at our website. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of Arianna Mack, David Cedrone, Jason Savage, and Taylor Lafone, I'm Rob Eastwood, and from Hickory, this is the WHKY News.
Simple.
Keeping it easy.
Transparent.
No hidden fees.
Fair.
Treating people the way you want to be treated.
Simple, transparent, and fair.
That's Paramount Kia.